Thank you all so much for tuning in to this special FinTech South series. We're here, right here, with Ronnie D'Arienzo, Chief Revenue Officer at PPRO.
That's right.
It's so amazing to have you right here across from me.
Yeah, it's great to be here actually, Titania. Thank you.
And tell me what you are most excited about today at this conference.
Well, I think there's a number of things. This is a great event. It's a big event for us. It's right on our doorstep here in Atlanta.
Wow.
We've got so many of our customers that are here, so it's a great opportunity to meet all of the people that we're doing business with. But more than that, there's a lot of prospects, I think, still out there. So we have a team of people here, and we want to engage with them as well to try and grow what we do and help their business grow as well.
Absolutely.
So that's I guess the highlight for us.
Yes, I can feel that. Now, for those who cannot be here at this conference but are watching online, tell us, who is your ideal customer?
Predominantly payment service providers, acquiring banks, anyone that is in the field of managing merchants processing for payments. So yeah, it's pretty wide.
Right. And then while you have the stage, let's talk about the value proposition. What does PPRO offer?
So let me ask you a quick question first, if you don't mind.
Please.
What do local payment methods mean to you?
Well, if they're fast and easy, they mean everything. If they're cumbersome, it's a problem.
Right, and there are hundreds around the world, right?
Right.
So if you're like me in the UK or yourself in the US, when you think about payments, you think predominantly about PayPal, Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, but actually around the world, there's hundreds of different ways to pay. And people in different markets choose to pay in a different way. They have their own preferences. So if you're a US merchant and you're wanting to attract consumers from around the world to buy your goods, you need to be aware of the different ways that people want to pay, and that's what we do.
Okay.
So we aggregate all of those different payment methods into our platform, and we give access to the payment service providers and the acquiring banks through one single API, one contract, and they're able to reach for their merchants all of the consumers around the world.
Wow, eliminating friction. I love that.
Indeed.
Now, what do you see happening on the forefront of financial technology over the next, let's say, 6 to 18 months?
Well, 6 to 18 months is a long time.
It is.
Time in payments, and there's many things going through my head now in terms of all the different things. Consolidation, polarization. Clearly, there's a lot of technology that is coming out. We got PSD2. We got strong customer authentication. There's a lot of change of regulation, and a lot of technology in terms of blockchain, AI. So many different things that are happening. But I think for me, the one thing that is really key and is one of our core beliefs at PPRO is that we're moving away from a channel-centric model to more of a consumer, customer-centric model.
Yep.
And I think if businesses are not aware of that in terms of what are the consumer demands and trying to match their product to the needs of the consumer in the way that they're changing the way that they want to pay, and there's a lot of complexity in that as well.
Right.
I think that's the biggest change that's happening over the next 16, 18, 5 years maybe. So that's really key.
How do you, as the Chief Revenue Officer of a large fintech company, stay informed, stay up to date on all the emerging trends?
Many different ways. Coming here is a really important way to do things. But I think we have a lot of expertise within our business. We sit on a number of different panels. We lobby, in particular in Europe, around changes within the business.
Right.
So we actually are shaping some of that ourselves as well. But talking to our customers is really key, and I think that's the most important thing. If we understand our customers and their needs, and we do a lot of things like hold innovation labs where we actually shape our own business because of our customer needs, that's where we really sit.
Wow. It's been so refreshing to speak with you. You've shed light on some key emerging trends. In closing, what would you like to leave our audience with, again, for those who could not be here today at FinTech South?
Sure.
What would you like them to take away, and even how could they connect with you afterwards?
So I think the key message from me really here is that at the moment, and this is really for US merchants or those businesses that are managing US merchants, today only 11% of US e-commerce is cross-border, just 11%.
Wow.
then 93% of that comes from just 4 countries: Canada, Mexico, the UK and China. It's predominantly card-centric in those, maybe with the exception of China. And that's actually only 36% of all of the merchants that are doing cross-border. If you double that number, you can add 5 billion in terms of revenue.
Wow.
So go and look at all the different payment methods, attract the consumers from around the world, and grow your business that way, and do it through PPRO. And if you want to get in touch with us, ppro.com.
ppro.com. Wow, Ronnie, thank you so much for those insights, and thank you so much for being here. It's an honor to speak with you.
Pleasure, likewise. Thanks.